Hey guys, I just wanted to make this intro video just as a way of introducing myself while I make this albondigas. I will leave the link for this soup down below. I got it from a blog called Isabel Eats. I don't use exactly the right vegetables that she uses, but I pretty much am inspired by that recipe. So I just want to start off by saying my name. My name is Patience. Yes, like the word. I am 29 years old. I am a wife and a mom of one 4.5-year-old. I'm a Christian and I'm also a nurse. And I just wanted to make some content on what it's like to be a working mom as a full-time nurse and pretty much a full-time mom at the same time. So there'll be a little bit of snippets of what it's like to be a nurse and also my life as a mom and the things that make my life a little bit easier on the day-to-day being a full-time working mom. So one thing I would love is if you guys put a comment down below on what kind of content you would like to see, whether it's related to being a mom, being a Christian, being a nurse, being a full-time working mom. Whatever you want to see, whatever you're interested in, just let me know below and I would like to try to make some content for you guys. So to be honest, I'm not the best cook in the world, but I've been trying to get more into making recipes to get better at it. So this is like my second time making this soup, but to be honest, the first time was better because I think I made too many of the meatballs, which you'll see soon. Yeah, don't try to double up the albondigas, the meatballs, for the soup. If you're not going to double up the soup, it will not turn out well. So now I'm just putting some salt because you need a little bit of flavor. I like the Celtic sea salt because it has a bunch of minerals, and I've heard many good reviews in person and online about it. And then I'm just stirring around the vegetables, sauteing the onions, kind of softening up the carrots for the soup. It smells good. I wish we could have that smell-o-vision. So now I'm putting in the spices, and I think it's just cumin and a couple other things. So if there's anything that you guys would like to see, anything you'd like to know about me, I would just love to create content. Like I said, I'm not the best cook, but I'm trying to learn and grow in the kitchen and growing as a homemaker, trying different things that works for me to make my life a little bit easier as I work 3 12-hour shifts as a nurse, and I also take care of the home on my days off. I homeschool my son. He's in preschool right now, so we've been learning math and we have been learning how to read, and he actually is starting to read at 4 years old, which is crazy. I did not think that was possible, but with the curriculum we've been using, he's been learning how to read. And so if you would like any content about homeschool, what we use, I'm not a pro at the homeschool life. I have so much to learn. I'm barely scratching the surface, as obviously it's just preschool. But for the little bit I do know, I've dabbled in different curriculums, different styles and everything. For right now, what we're doing is kind of working for just preschool. It's not the most serious time of schooling. It's just more like a practice until we get really into school, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, he technically doesn't have to start registering in school until he's about 6 or 7 years old. Don't quote me on that, but we are trying to get him set up with a homeschool charter school, which will be cool. But right now, while we're on the wait list, we're just doing our own thing. So this is where I start to make the meatballs, and as you see, I'm just putting some cilantro. Oh, no, that's not cilantro. Some mint, some cumin, pepper, salt, garlic, and then soon you'll see me put the meat inside. Oh, also some eggs, so 2 eggs. But you'll see that I'll put 2 packages of meat, but the recipe actually calls for 1 package of meat. But last time I felt like there wasn't enough meat, so I just had the bright idea to double up the meat recipe. Oh, that'll make it so much better. Well, guess what? It does not all fit good in the pot when you're trying to put a bunch of vegetables in there too. So it did end up turning out pretty dry. Also, this kind of soup, these kind of meatballs, call for rice in it. But right now, me and my son are kind of on a little bit of a restricted diet, trying to heal our guts a little bit and help him with with a couple of GI issues. Actually, both of us. Here I chop up some zucchini, or like Mexican zucchini, I guess, that my husband calls them. But yeah, we're trying to heal our guts up a little bit to just help with our overall health. And so I've been kind of limiting us in certain things. We're eating rice now, but in this video we were still restricting ourselves with the rice. But now we're eating rice, and as you'll see, there'll be potatoes and everything, which we were limiting. What we were trying to kind of dabble in was like a little bit of a GAPS diet, but just with our lifestyle, there's no way I could have gone 100% in this time of our life. So I started off a lot stricter, and I've kind of slowly gotten looser with the diet, which, even though it was not 100% GAPS, I've seen so much benefit starting that way, because it has not only helped my son in the GI issues that he's had, but he's also become way less picky of an eater. I don't know if you hear my son giggling in the background. He's hanging out with my husband right now. But yeah, he's a lot less picky and more enjoying food. So yeah, if you wanted more information about like our diet and like a video on that, definitely comment below, and I'll try to make a more detailed video and the reason why we started that diet and like the outcome. We're still working on it. It's not a done deal, but I've definitely seen a lot of improvements in my ability to cook, and also my son's ability to eat more of a variety of food. It's crazy what you can do when you're restricted on what you can eat. Anyways, I'm just chopping up some veggies for the soup, and then soon you'll see how full the pot gets. But it turned out pretty good. Just recommend less meat. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed, and just let me know what you want to see down below. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And yes, I really like cilantro. Bye guys.